Despite the numerous unexplained deaths, the most famous of Cecil's notorious residents is a man known worldwide for all the wrong reasons.
In 1985, for several months, one of the guests on the top floor of the Cecil Hotel was Richard Ramirez. We know him now as the Night Stalker.
Anyone who lived through his spree in 1984-85 when he was doing these home invasion murders, just brutalizing people and committing unspeakable acts upon living people and upon their corpses and leaving satanic messages behind.
If you're a serial killer and you want to not be noticed, the Cecil Hotel might be a good place for you to headquarter your serial killing operation.
On occasion, he would even become covered in blood because of the type of murders he was committing, and return to his room, go through the back alley, dispose of some of his bloody clothing in the dumpster there, and go half-dressed up the back stairs. And the Cecil was the kind of place in the 1980s where no one would notice or make any mention of that.
I think it was just like lost in the sea of characters that were living in the Cecil Hotel.
But Ramirez wasn't the only mass serial killer who frequented the Cecil. In the 1990s, Austrian killer Jack Unterweger stayed at the Cecil.
I kind of relate to Jack Unterweger because he and I shared something in that he was a journalist who came to Los Angeles to cover Los Angeles crime. The difference is, I didn't kill anybody.
He himself had done some time in an Austrian jail for killing a lady, but eventually was released on good behavior and in fact became sort of a minor celebrity as a journalist and a writer.
He checked into the Cecil Hotel, and it's believed he did that because he was enamored about Richard Ramirez, and so he wanted to be like the Night Stalker.
He's written to the Los Angeles Police Department. He does drive-arounds. He figures out where all the prostitutes are because the police is drive-arounds. They're like, well, this is where we make all of our arrests. So he figures out, oh, great, I'll just go back and start murdering women, which is exactly what he does.
His particular style was to strangle them with their own bras.
It's now believed that he killed 3 prostitutes while a guest at the Cecil Hotel.
For someone like Jack Unterweger, he got a kick out of walking into the Cecil and knowing that he was reviving the murderous activity that had stopped when Richard Ramirez had been captured.
After being convicted of an additional 9 murders in 1994, he died by suicide in prison by hanging himself.